the court, we have shown you that the defendant, Alice Palmer, has committed the crime of first-degree murder against Jess Markson because he has the means, the motive, as well as the opportunity. First, the means. Alice Palmer, being a stuntman, obviously has adequate knowledge of how to use such weapons. Second, the motive. Alice Palmer was angry at Jess Markson because he had stolen his string. He even went as far as to call him a thief. Third, the opportunity. Alice Palmer left Stevie Rico's house at 10 p.m., giving him adequate time to go and kill Jess Markson. The defense will have you believe that since Alice Palmer and Jess Markson are friends, Alice Palmer would have no reason to kill Jess Markson. However, after this time, the relationship between Alice Palmer and Jess Markson were completely severed. The last thing that Alice Palmer said to Jess Markson before he died was to call him a thief. He was like Brutus, putting the last knife through his good friend Julius Caesar's heart. The defense would also have you believe that London Desmond could be the killer. However, London Desmond did not see the text message, which, by the way, was not permitted in court. The defense would also try and convince you that the residue found on Alice Palmer's sleeve was simply from recreational gardening. However, if this residue was from recreational gardening, it would have been evidently found on both sleeves. The defense would try and convince you that the gunpowder found on the sleeve was on the evidence stack from the beginning. However, Dana Brown is an experienced detective and would know how to handle evidence correctly. The fact is, Alice Palmer was angry at Jess Markson because he had stolen his script. This made him mad. However, he decided to discount it the first time. He left. Later on, he found out how the Los Angeles Chronicle was praising cardiac arrest, the stolen script. So, he went to confront Jess Markson. Jess Markson denied everything that was brought up before him. Alice Palmer called him a thief. So he went to talk to his dear friend, Stevie Rico. After conferring with Stevie Rico, Alice Palmer realized that there's nothing more legally that he could do in terms of getting back at Jess. So he did the only thing he could do. He made Jess Markson pay the ultimate price. The betrayal of friendship is a common theme among many cases. However, whether this murder was justifiable is not the matter brought before the court. We are simply here to determine whether or not this murder was premeditated, deliberate, and malicious. 2 minutes. We have shown you today that Alice Palmer has committed the crime of first-degree murder. Therefore, prosecution respectfully requests that you find Alice Palmer guilty of first-degree murder against the victim, Jess Markson. Thank you.
Thank you, counsel.